Hello guys. So, we are going to talking about this product. This product, Ultrajaya.
Aku nggak usah baca, nggak apa-apa.
Nggak usah?
Iya, nggak usah aku baca. Ini kenapa gak ditranslate sih? Aku gak ngerti soalnya. The third strategic planning of Ultrajaya is engage with competitor. In this aspect, we found one case, which is Ultrajaya built two new company by make an agreement with Ito and Asia Pacific Holdings, which is one of the industry in Japan. They make this agreement in 2013, and the result, they built two companies that will focus on produce the tea packs, something like this. And the first company, the name is Ultrajaya Ito N, that focus on manufacturing industry. In this company, Ultrajaya have 55% of stock and Ito N have 45% of stock. The second company is PT Ito N Ultrajaya that focus on trading business. In this company, Ito N have 55% of stocks and Ultrajaya have 45% of stocks. Why they make this company? Because the first, they already being a leader to make this milk product, and the second one, they already also have the market in producing the pack of tea, but they don't have the product that focus on the green tea packs. That's why they make this agreement.
So, one of the strategic planning that PT Ultrajaya use is shares. After looking for the annual report and observation to PT Ultrajaya, we found that PT Ultrajaya was running a good corporate governance in their organization system. Good corporate governance must be concerned with the 5 factors that create GCG itself. They are transparency, accountability, responsibility, independency, and fairness. Then, we find that all of the factors of GCG have been fulfilled by the company. From the information that served in annual report, we raised the question that is how PT Ultrajaya to maintain the trust and interest of shareholders to keep their shares in face capital to be a basis of the operational company. Then we found several evidence that PT Ultrajaya has their own way to answer our question. We found that the agreement between the company and shareholders to approve the use of net income calculation financial year. They believe that the agreement solely to maintain the stability of operation of the company in order to be better again next year, in which it will redound the benefit of shareholders. The agreement
The SWOT analysis as a substantial analysis of the company have to be considered by PT Ultrajaya properly and seriously, since the process where the management team identify the internal and external factors will affect the company's future performance. First, the strategic plan of PT Ultrajaya in investing more on technology can be a good opportunity as well as strange for them. The regulation and restriction that's set by the government such as taxes, employee right and other are the barriers of the company in achieving their goals. Great opportunity either can be strength or weakness of the company itself. Therefore, a company needs to give a lot of its focus on their effort. The technology that has been their strength have to be the support to achieve their goals. 4. A competitor and new entrant are absolutely threat for the company's strategic plan. In the strategic plan, PT Ultrajaya decide to face their competitor and new entrant as a new continuous plan, and it has been reported previously in the annual report 2015. Thus, the company should go beyond their limit to engage with the competitor as written on the strategic plan and allocate their resource in a manner that will result in the highest possible potential for revenue growth to change this kind of threat become a competitive strength for the company.
Okay, and here's the portrait analysis. The first aspect is the buyer's aspects. Consumer of product Ultrajaya milks cover all age from young children, adolescents, and adults. Almost consumed by all age, and Ultrajaya milk products can be enjoyed throughout the world because the product of Ultrajaya are already exported around the world. Aligning with the Ultrajaya strategic plan to invest more in the technology, the Ultrajaya can also provide and develop a new product which created by the technology invested in the Ultrajaya. To increase the image of the Ultrajaya and also increase in profit, they can also align it with the strategic plan to do contribution to develop Indonesia in each area, not only in Java but also in the east side of Indonesia. The third aspect is the substitution of the product. The substitution of goods Ultrajaya milk product is such as Aqua, ST, Tebotol Sostro, Mizon, and others. And then the management strategy that vendor must convincing the consumer that the product remains soft drinks, milk Ultrajaya #1 in the world. And then the company maintains the quality of products so that the customers do not turn to other products. And then the fourth aspect is the new arrivals. Then to overcome the new arrivals by Ultrajaya, they can do such as implement a porter strategy, such as differentiation to create variety of product. And then the second one is the cost price of the product newcomer. And then the last one is their loyalty company to the consumers. And the fifth aspect of the last aspect, the competitors. Aligning with the strategic plan of Ultrajaya competition with other company can be decreased and be advantageous to the company if Ultrajaya do engagement with other company to develop the company. From the report of Ultrajaya already do an engagement with PT Sanghya Prakasa, PT Binasan Prima, and PT Unilever Indonesia. Ultrajaya.